I'm still trying to figure out where to put this mic so you can actually hear me and I'm not really over-modulating. The idea is I want to get this considerably thinner and probably going for about 2 inches in width. That's what I want to cut. I still got to lay out the saw blade, but I needed to get this heating up because this thing is just like, nope, house of cards. I got to adjust that a little bit. Right now it's just kind of like a dull red, and it's been in there for a good 5 minutes, maybe longer. So yeah, it's going to be a long day. I'm very careful. See, that's a good red. The one thing I was worried about is this actually broke off of a vehicle, but I'm not seeing any lines to indicate that there are any more cracks. A little bit further up. We're going to get this thing nice. That sounded good. We're going to get this thing nice and toasty. Okay, so we got the power hammer running. We're up to I would say a nice bright orange. I'm going to give it a shot and see how this stuff moves. If anybody's ever played with this stuff before, it does not like to move. Hopefully, I can handle it at the very end here without melting my fingertips. Go over here really quick and see what happens. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't do this to me. Power hammer's a little persnickety when you first wake her up. She comes around now. Ooh, that brick's hot. Get you. Is it gonna fit? Maybe. Come on. Don't do that. Stop. Thank you. See if we can move it side to side a little bit. Really should be wearing ear protection. That's quite loud. It's moving a little bit. Alright, well, I figured I'd get a little hammer work in. So I've used this material once. Let's see if I can get anything out of this. Gotta straighten it up because I tweaked it. Yes, that is hot. It's actually moving better under the hammer than I expected it to. I'm going to get some exercise today. Now let's see if we can get some. The heavy hammer's not much good if you can't control it. This right here is probably about the limits. Of my abilities. Woo! Yeah. You can control overweight. I mean, starting to get a little bit hard. So having not really worked with this stuff much before, just like anything else, you got to find out the best way it wants to move. Got a lot of movement out of it with the hammer, which isn't a bad thing because, well, you know, I need the exercise. But I can do a lot of my movement with the hammer, shape with the power hammer, maybe fine tune with the press because, I mean, it may be a lot beefier than what we were using before, but it has its limitations. And, oh, dimmer. Yeah. Here we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. All I'm trying to do now is just get my hammer marks out of there. Keep it flat. That die moved. Turkey. Alright, like I said, hopefully, there we go. Come on, baby. Come on. This thing just does not like to start out sometimes. And yes, it is hot. Straighten things out. Come on. Come on. Well, slowly but surely, definitely slowly. I have to take a measurement, see how much I've taken out of this. Do not pick the fire bricks up with your hands. They're hot.
Over that's all, folks.